The problem is we don't want to give too much away.
That's fair.
There's a lot of twists and turns.
Sydney Sweeney, the talented and radiant star of Euphoria and The White Lotus, shocked everyone when she finally opened up about her split from her fiancé, Jonathan Davino. What seemed like a fairy tale romance has now come crashing down, and Sydney is ready to spill the shocking truth. The glamorous couple, who had been engaged for over a year, appeared to have it all: love, success, and a future together. But what went wrong? The truth, as Sydney revealed, is far more complicated than anyone expected.
There's a lot of twists and turns and
Lots of lefts, lots of rights.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Brandon!
Terrible.
We gotta keep a surprise.
Cat's out of the bag.
Yeah, there you go.
If it was a roller coaster, we'd all have whiplash.
You might throw up.
Sources close to the actress say the cracks started to show long before the public knew. As Sydney's career took off, so did the pressure to juggle fame and a high-profile relationship. She's been juggling so many projects, from her role in Madam Web to her upcoming film, that the stress of trying to balance it all became too much to handle. The constant media scrutiny, the demanding schedules, and the unspoken tensions in their relationship led to the inevitable breakup. But what about Jonathan? For a while, it looked like they had the perfect relationship. They were often seen together at glamorous events, always smiling and looking so in love. However, insiders close to the couple revealed that Jonathan was not the easygoing partner Sydney had hoped for. His career in the business world kept him busy, and it seemed like he couldn't understand the pressure that came with Sydney's newfound fame. While he focused on his own life, Sydney was trying to build hers in a world that was constantly demanding more from her. Sydney was clear about it. She needed space. She admitted that after years of being in a relationship, she finally realized that she was ready to focus solely on herself. She has always been a driven and ambitious woman, and the demands of wedding planning, combined with her rising career, just didn't add up. At one point, Sydney said she felt like she was drowning, unable to keep up with everything, and something had to give. Their split, as heartbreaking as it was, wasn't because of infidelity or anything scandalous. It was about two people growing in different directions. Sydney, now in her mid-20s, is stepping into the spotlight like never before, with big roles in Hollywood's biggest projects. And Jonathan, though supportive in his own way, couldn't keep up with her new pace. He wasn't ready for the whirlwind of fame and the constant attention that came with it. Sydney, on the other hand, was becoming more and more accustomed to the Hollywood life and wanted someone who could keep up with her. Now that they've split, Sydney is focused on herself and her career. She's been spending more time with friends, focusing on her passions, and taking the time to learn who she is outside of her relationships. She has even adopted a rescue dog named Tank as a way to bring more joy and companionship into her life. Despite rumors that she's already moved on with co-stars like Glenn Powell, Sydney has made it clear that she's not rushing into another serious relationship. She wants to experience life for herself before she even thinks about sharing it with someone else. In fact, Sydney seems to be living her best life post-breakup. She's been spotted at red carpet events, hanging out with friends, and having fun, all while focusing on her career. She's unapologetically carving out her own path, and it's clear that she's more than ready to take on whatever comes next. While some might have expected her to fall apart after such a public split, Sydney is showing everyone just how strong and resilient she truly is.
So Sydney Sweeney deleted this photo kissing her fiancé Jonathan Davino, adding fuel to the breakup rumors, which are still just rumors, that they may have broken up. Fans have been wondering what's up with Sydney and Jonathan after some outlets have reported that she has seemingly been living at the Beverly Hills Hotel without him. And then came the mysterious disappearance of the kissing pic, which Dumois noticed was missing from an Instagram carousel she posted in early January. To back up just a little, Sydney and Jonathan got engaged in 2022, and the following year she told Glamour, "I've been in a steady relationship for a really long time, which is not normal in this industry and not normal for my age." She's now 27 and Jonathan's 41. Reps for Sydney have not responded to people's requests for comment on this situation, but you can read the full story at the link in our bio.
She's proving that sometimes letting go of what you thought was the perfect relationship is the first step toward finding your true self. With her career on the rise and her heart open to whatever the future holds, Sydney Sweeney is about to show the world what it looks like when you choose yourself over everything else. So, what's next for Sydney? Well, only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, she's a force to be reckoned with, and nothing is going to stand in the way of her future. This split might have shocked us all, but it seems to have given Sydney the space she needed to truly shine. Stay tuned because this is just the beginning for Sydney Sweeney.